We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. A's baseball is on the air next. Sean Manaea will be on the mound for the series opener. So coming to the plate, Jorge Mateo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Got no one.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. So now to the plate, Chris Taylor, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Matt Chapman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The count now at 2-2. One out and a runner on third. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. So striding in, Ramon Laureano. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Laureano, 28 years old. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
What an absolute steal.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Seth Brown is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Here comes the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, we got 2 down, fellas.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2.
Hey, no runner, no runner.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy, but that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Christian Pache. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next up for the A's, Drew Jackson. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That's by him for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
Second baseman.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Mateo.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Hey, here we go.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Chris Taylor. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he fouls this one off. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Cole will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And with that, we take a look at the A's leaders in that category. And sure enough, his name is right there at the top. Ramon Laureano checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Chapman stands at second with 2 gone. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 3-2 to the A's center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's throwing a bunch of pitches.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Now batting.
At the plate, Seth Brown. No balls and 1 strike.
Brown.
Hey, 2 away now.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and now it'll be the catcher, Sean Murphy. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Murphy.
In there, and it's even at 1.
And no outs now.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Pache. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Leury Garcia is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, 2 down here.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Ball 2.
Outside.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back to Friday. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Oakland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.